1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Two giants of the game, albeit Man United haven't been as good this year, but sort of measuring each other up and sparring a bit and trying to find the weakness in the opposition. And I think it's a bit like that, because you go back a year or two, probably Manchester City would have had enough to beat them, to be honest. But I think now we all see this season, Manchester City are going through clearly the beginnings of a change of players and so on. So they are in a transition. So it's kind of equalised the teams at the moment, because at the same time, Manchester United, they're going to be offloading some players clearly and getting some new ones in. So it was a bit like two sparring giant heavyweight boxers just trying to find a weak spot, and it just wasn't going to happen. It just almost became predictable towards the end that it was going to be a 0-0 draw. Yeah. It's a funny thing that a 0-0 scoreline always somehow implies a bit of a bore draw, a bit of a boring game, and I'm not sure whether I would call it boring. I watched it yesterday. It certainly wasn't the usual high tempo, high excitement sort of game that you might expect from those two very great rivals in Manchester, aren't they? They refer to each other perhaps as the noisy neighbours. I think that came from Alex Ferguson originally of Manchester City. There's clearly a lot of mutual respect amongst the managers and stuff like that. So yeah, it disappointed to me. A derby like that was a disappointment, no question about it. Whereas if I can just move on to, not because I'm a Palace fan, but the game on Saturday with Brighton was a very exciting game. I mean, it usually is, because of this rivalry, which goes back some years to something I think Alan Mullery once said when he was manager of Brighton. And I don't really remember the details of it, but there was some criticism of Palace and so on, and that somehow led to this what they call the M23 derby, because it's Brighton are down the end of that down the coast. The M23 doesn't even go to the coast, but that's what it's referred to. There's probably about 45 miles between the two teams. I've said before, I'm nearer to Brighton. I live nearer to Brighton than I do Palace, but no, it was a very good game, and I think for the Palace, both sets of fans, they want the bragging rights, and this season Palace had done the double over Brighton. Their place we won, I think it was 3-1, and Saturday we won as well. It's the first time we've done that in about a good number of years. It's a long time, because Brighton are a good.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.